Hey there everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be looking at IGCSE ICT 0417 Safety and Security, which is Chapter 8. I think Chapter 8. Chapter 8. And in this video, I'll only be covering 8.1, the physical safety issues. The next 8.2, 8.3 will be covered in the next videos. So yeah, make sure to like, share, and subscribe before we get started. So first up, we have trailing cables. I'm sure the people that are watching this video, if you have a personal computer, or if you have seen a personal computer, you have noticed that when you have the personal computer there, you have to first connect it to the power supply. Then you have another wire that's connected to the CPU. You have another wire that's connected to your mouse. You have another wire connected to your keyboard. And then if you have a printer, you have another wire connected to the printer. Now, when so many cables join together, they can gather around and they can be messy sometimes. So when when the cables get messed up and all, and someone is walking beside your computer or something like that, they can easily trip over them. And if they trip over them, what could happen is that they could get a broken bone, or they could even get an electrical shock if they held on to a live wire or tripped from a live wire. Now, when this happens, what would be the consequence? First of all, the plug will be damaged, on which the person tripped on. And what will again happen is that the peripheral device or the device that was attached to the plug will also get damaged because it will be pulled, right? So, what can be done to prevent the problem of trailing cables? Number one, get cable ducts, put the cables under carpet or flooring so that when someone walks over it, they are likely not to fall. Yeah, that's for trailing cables. Then we have spilling drinks. I'm sure even if you're watching this video while you're studying, you might have a water bottle around you, or you might be drinking coffee, or you might be drinking tea. And it's natural for anyone to have drinks around them when they are working or studying. So, sometimes, or I'm sure this has happened to most of us here, when we are working, suddenly we'll hit the water bottle or suddenly we'll hit the cup and all the coffee or the water will fall on our devices. And it has personally happened to me twice. Now, when this happens, what you're supposed to do is do not panic. Yeah, it's not as if I'm giving you personal advice. This is part of your syllabus, so bear with me. Do not panic. What you'll do after that is you unplug any cables attached to it. For example, if water falls on my laptop, I'll first remove the charging port, the charging cable from it. Then I'll bring a cloth and I'll try and dry up as much liquid or as much water from it. Then, if I have any USBs attached or anything attached, I'll remove them and I'll hold my laptop upside down to let all the water like drip down, right? Or drain out. Then I'll leave it on the desk for like 1 day and then I'll use a damp cloth and clean my laptop and hopefully it should work. Let's pray it works, right? Yeah, so that's spilling drinks. Then we have electrical overload. I'm sure most of us here use extension cables, and even if you don't know what it is, my drawing is so bad, I'm coming. Let me draw. So let's say this is our cable. Yeah, let's ignore that. This is the one I have at home, the extension cable. So I have one, two, three. I should put my socket in there. Then I have a button here, on off button. Then one, two, three, another on off button. One, two, three, another on off button. One, two, three, on off button. Yeah. So you get what I'm trying to show you. Yeah, just ignore my bad drawing. I'm begging you, ignore my drawing. So electrical overload happens when you have an extension cable and you have plugged into every single of them. Let's say I've used this to charge my laptop. This one is charging my phone. This one is used for ironing my clothes. Like someone is ironing my clothes at the same time using the extension cable. Maybe this one is attached to my printer when I'm printing. Now, when you're using all of them together, the individual currents will add up more than the maximum current rating of the extension cable, and this will result in electrical overload. Now, when this happens, it will cause the wall socket to overheat and cause fire. And this will not only happen to your extension cables, but any other electrical equipment. Once it overheats, it causes fire. Now, what are some signs that are shown when there's about to be electrical overload? Number one, the plugs or the sockets start becoming hot. Sometimes the fuse may blow unexpectedly, or there may be flickering lights in your room. So, what can we do to prevent electrical overload? Number one, do not plug in so many things into one extension cable, right? That's yeah, that's one. And then another thing is, don't try to be an over expert hero and show your great knowledge that because your laptop is far away and you can't connect your charger, you'll connect one extension cable to another extension cable like this, and then you connect another one to another one. Do not to do this. This is basically stupidity, because that will also cause electrical overload, right? So just do not do that, my friends. Yeah, that's that. And then we have other risks. Other risks could include like what? Maybe let's say you bought a new printer. Where are you going to put the printer, right? Let's say you decide to put it on a shelf, but then other questions arise. The shelf that you put it on, is it actually designed to carry the weight of the printer? And even if it is, does it fit properly into the shelf without the printer being damaged itself, right? So these are questions that you need to take into account, and when devices must be placed in suitable position, make sure that anywhere you put your devices is strong enough and it does not get damaged because it's squashed or being something like that. Make sure your devices are properly kept. And if you have a printer, you will need to add more paper regularly and add more ink when necessary. So don't try and put it in a very packed place. Let it be free. And yeah, that's basically it for this video, because that's all the 8.1 is. I didn't like, if you have seen my other videos, I usually give PowerPoint notes and that's what I used to explain. But this chapter, there's basically nothing that I can give you notes on, so I try to explain. I hope you like this video. More ICT videos will be coming, because apparently that's what I get most views on. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe for the next part, which is 8.2 e-security. Till then, ta-da, bye bye.